Hi, I'm Ems, aka on Dark and Wings. In this video I'll be taking a look at my completed T-45 Brotherhood of Steel miniatures. Please do like, comment and subscribe, it all helps my small channel grow and gives me the motivation to keep making these. I do have a previous video going through this kit in general and looking at the parts involved with it. If you would like to watch it, I'll put the link in the description below. It's a very cool kit. So with all that waffle aside, here are the miniatures themselves, and I've painted them up. So I went with the flamethrower guy. I've got a guy with the Ripper, so like the mini chainsword and the laser pistol. And the coolest one, I think, the mini nuke launcher. Of course, I went with one of these. So you might have noticed if you watched the previous video, I've added some additional things onto these, which don't come with the kit, so these were 3D printed. I just think adding these created some more story to the models. I also printed a small lightning bolt to make it look like a laser was firing out of the pistol. I also added some glowing reflections, as this is metallic, so you'd reflect quite well. So it's quite a simple thing to do. You just thin down some paint and glaze it over the desired area where it would logically reflect off the gunfire or the lasers, etc., as you can see. The resin fallout kits usually come with detailed bases, but the hard plastic ones are blank, so I decided to make them more interesting. I 3D printed a bunch of really cool pieces, so I have some bobbleheads. This one has the Luck bobblehead, a tin of cram and some Nuka-Cola, in case he wants a snack in between gaming. This one has the Melee bobblehead and some Blanco mac and cheese. And lastly, this guy is the speech one, I think, with a water carton. These are all from official STL 3D printable files, which you can get, and I'll put the link in the description below where you can get these. There are a bunch of different ones you can get to customize your bases and dioramas and terrain, etc. To create the texture on the bases, I used some good old-fashioned Vallejo sandy paste. I then just dry brushed over the top some brown and some beige colours just to make it look like some sort of desert sand or urban setting. Another thing I just forgot to mention, do you see these nukes he's holding? These actually came supplied with the kit, which I think is fantastic. Lastly, I want to talk about the metallics. So the armour is done in true metallic metal, so it's shiny metallics, it's not non-metallic metal. Although I don't mind actually doing either technique, I just went for the metallics for quick on this and I think it looks effective. I think that metallic paints have come a long way in the past few years. A simple way to really push the contrast and make your models stand out, and especially with true metallic metals, is to use a triad of colours. This means simply having 3 colours, so a darker tone, a mid-tone and a lighter tone within the same colour spectrum, but you want the hues to be varying. And what I've done as well is to push these even more, I use a darker wash. And then I can push these colours even further, as I have this really bright silver, and Darkstar are fantastic for this. I do rave about Darkstar far too much, but I think they are a great brand, and I love this triad system that they have. It makes true metallic so much easier. A simple way to do this without doing the metallic triad is to add some darker tones to your silvers or whatever metallic colours. So you could add some black and some grey to this, and then you could add some ivory or a lighter grey for some highlights, remembering to use enough of your silver so there's metallic showing. So that's as much as I wanted to talk about these miniatures and showcase them. I think they turned out awesome, and I'll put a link in the description below where you can get some of these if you want to. If you really enjoy my videos and my channel, then you can donate, and I do have a monetized subscription now, as well as a Patreon. I know I'm jumping on the bandwagon, but it does help my channel. As always, thank you for watching. Remember to enjoy your hobbies for yourself, respect the people who enjoy them in their own ways, and at the end of the day, they're just war dollies. I'll see you in the next one.